Hello, lovies. I wanted to, I was doing my makeup, but then I thought, you know what? I might as well tell y'all a story while I do it. So, here's a story. Um, when I was young, um, there was this lady. Now, I'm changing some of the information. Okay. But growing up as a Jehovah's Witness, um, it was a problem. But anyway, there was this a situation that happened where we were kicked out of the house, middle of the night, and we had to walk all the way from Heron Drive all the way down to like Sharondale, and then up to Reed Road, cross the ditch to come into Sunnyside, walk all the way across Grimes Park to this other Jehovah's Witness house. She was a young girl, single, who had a brother. I think her name was Charmaynes or something like that. Anyway, it don't matter about her name because I can't remember what her name was anyway. Well, she had this brother, and she was a very homely looking girl, wasn't attractive at all. And so we went to stay with her. And so I would play like records and stuff like that. And you know me, I could do this all day. All day, you heard me, no problem. So that's what I would do. And it wasn't really nothing else to do. And that should tell you how young I was. I wasn't old enough to have like a job or nothing like that. So that's what we would do. That's what I would do. I don't know what everybody else is doing. So this is the part I wanted to tell you. At night, this Jones Witness guy, he would be, I think he was like a ministerial servant. He would be bringing the mics around to people who were ready to answer. So that's what he would do. And but at his sister's house, we had to sleep in a way where I think it was like one room for her brother, one room for her. My mom slept on the couch, and let me try to think. She slept in the bed. My brothers slept on the floor in her brother's room, and me and this other girl, my brother, because at this time the kids were separated. So the three older kids, me included, would have to go with my mom when there was a fight. And the two younger kids would stay. So in this woman's apartment, she would be in the bed, and I would be on one side of the bed and on the floor, and my sister would be on the other side of the bed on the floor. Well, in the middle of the night, her brother would come and stand at the door. And what he was doing was looking at my little sister. He was looking at my little sister, sleeping. And I know that if he had gotten an opportunity, he would have raped her and probably killed her. But we were put in that situation, being out of our own home, because uh, my mother, because my parents would get into a fight. And it was generally always about the witnesses. Now, my aunt, who lived in my grandmother's house after she passed, lived 2 streets away from us, but we couldn't stay at her house. And this woman has, everybody is welcome at her house, at my grandmother's house, except for family. Except for family. She was a twin. And her twin had went to the military and all of that. Let me tell you, it's so, try to follow what I'm saying. A lot of things are coming to my mind as I'm telling you this story. But her twin was a Vietnam vet. He had a GI Bill. Her husband was military, Uncle Harvey, and he also was in the military. And when they came back from Germany, my auntie and her husband, that's where she became exposed to Jehovah's Witnesses. So she brought that back to America and exposed my mother to it. It was just a mess. Okay, so that's the way it was injected into the family, because my grandmother had a church on Jutland, and my uncle got married at that church, and I remember being in the wedding and all of that. That's a sidebar. When my grandmother died, that's when a lot of things started to happen, even though there was things happening before she died. Back on task. Listen. Neither one of my auntie's husband nor my uncle ever used their GI Bills. So where did that money go? Where did, they could have got homes and everything. These are black men. I think about these things because of, the racism and the immigrants and the this and the that. They went to the military. They served their country. They never went to university, and they never bought homes. And my grandmother's house is still there. My auntie lives there. She did a lot of unscrupulous things. A lot of unscrupulous things. I couldn't, even if I had a million days, I couldn't tell everything that this woman has done. And Jehovah's Witnesses haven't did anything about it. And she's in good standing because the people come to our house for Bible study and get-togethers and stuff like that. And she has Bible study students who have all been disfellowshipped. How about that? And she brought my mom into Jehovah's Witnesses, and my mom wasn't a good witness. She's been a witness for over 40 years. She's never had a Bible student. And when I went to the Kingdom Hall, the last time I went, which was many, many years ago with my mom, I watched my auntie in the Kingdom Hall go around and hug on every brother and sister in that Kingdom Hall except for my mom. And when she saw me, she didn't even recognize me. Because when I'm not in that oppressive environment, I don't even look the same. So that's my story. the Jehovah's Witness story for today. So that's why I'm usually very happy, because everything that I've gone through, I know without a shadow of a doubt that it wasn't my mom who protected me, my family that protected me, my brothers and sisters. It was God the whole time. It was God the whole time. So if you are watching this video, please know that it's God's will for you to be watching this video. Know that. And that means something. That means something. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it means, but it means something. I appreciate you watching. I hope you like this video. Let me know your thoughts and comments. You can always email me. It's my first name last name @gmail.com. And I'll talk to y'all later. I'll be back. I'm going to do my regular stuff now. Okay, bye.